Hello people of YouTube, it's your boy Skinny Penis with the next destroyer. We're looking at the Grozovoi. Probably I should have released Grozovoi video right after Bazan, since I mentioned that essentially Bazan is pretty fucking pointless when there's Grozovoi in the game. But in any case, here we are with Grozovoi. Ship has been immensely buffed. I mean, that's kind of funny though, like, just talked about YY, which has been nerfed to the ground after its release, and then they just recently rebuffed it with the Torps. Um, yeah, well, Grozovoi was released in the most sad state ever. Unironically, on this account, I've played it for like 100 battles or so on purpose when it was released, just because it was like a challenge to make it work. We're talking like 6 point something km conceal, like it was 6.5 or something. It was way worse. The reload was way worse. The torpedoes were worse. Everything was shit. It didn't have a heal. It didn't have a heal. Yeah, like Grozovoi when it was released was something else. It was really something else. There was no point back then to actually play Grozovoi over Shimmer or Gearing, or Z, for example. Like no reason at all. But it was essentially like balanced around like very few DDs in the game, and since stuff like Sherman, Smaland, the Frenchies, Ragnar, stuff like that has been released. Obviously, you had to give Grozovoi something, and you had to keep buffing it. So here we are now. 6 km conceal, 12 km torp. That's actually a recent buff. The 10 to 12 km torp range. It's pretty nice. Usable torps. Reload is still pretty bad on it, but still doable. Matchmaking wise, actually finally a no sub no CV game. Arms race. Problematic though that from this side the mid buff is a bit weird to get for me. We gotta look at the DDs, Elbing, Shimmer, Gearing. It's kinda feasible to run it in there. I mean, the heal buff is pretty big for a destroyer, so that's like the only buff that's really worth it. Nope, we can't. Ah, that's a bummer, man. Dude, fuck this shit. Yeah, well, the Petro Pavlos is just going nose in there. It's pretty fucking stupid for me to deal with. Wait, the Shimmer actually starts gunboating me. Very interesting. Can trade HP here. I mean, I don't know why he does that. Like, I have a heal, he doesn't. I have better guns, he doesn't. I think I can at least fight him. Actually, also because of that, he won't make it to the... Oh my god, what the fuck is he buffering? He's stuttering like shit, dude. Didn't take a lot of damage here, to be honest. I immediately dodged behind the island. Obviously, I tried to... Or thought about going to the right side here and kite out, but I never expected on Warriors to have that many ships in the middle of the map. Everyone is stuttering. Look at this, the server is dying, whatever. We can use the island here to be fairly safe. Like, no one can really shoot us. It's pretty good. This guy just DCP'd, doesn't play fire prevention, so we're going for permafires here. I don't really want to be in any sort of torpedo angle against the Shimmer. Not really something you're looking forward to. I mean, a fire would be nice now, but there you go. One fire. He's also slowing down, not running further away. I think there's 2 DDs here, by the way. Sadly, I couldn't collect the buffs, but whatever. I didn't have a raider backup, so there was... Like, if I had raider backup here, I could have just... or my idea would have been to smoke up, tank the Petro Raider, which is fairly short duration. Petro itself also doesn't really have a whole lot of DPM, and then I go out. Relax, just stay in a smoke, wait for my own radar to pop, and then fight the enemy DD, essentially from complete safety of my smoke. Didn't really work out that way, because I don't have a radar, and the enemy team had a bit harder hitting support. They kind of were like all centered around the middle. But we can play this island for now, more buffs will spawn. Essentially it's like not really worth it to throw away your ship for one specific or like maybe even 2 specific buffs. Not really worth it. It's better to just whittle down the enemy if he goes for it. And I mean, what good are the buffs for them if they're dead? Kind of the logic. Could be torps here from the gearing, theoretically. Okay, like the damage buff is easy for me to get. Our Harugumo dodged the heal buff for some reason. Theoretically, I could go forward and catch the gearing. Yeah, I think there are no torps. Reached in a way that he couldn't really torp me. Let's see what happens here. I want to shoot yet. We have the two DDs obviously still roaming the server. Hopefully I can bait him into the torps. Doesn't look like it though. Nope. Actually going deeper into the middle. Yeah, petrol things really. Petrol things. Having a petrol in the middle of the map is definitely not what I was looking for here. Totally not. At least he wastes the radar now at a completely useless moment in time. It's pretty good. Also have BBs pretty fairly close to me. I would assume that the gearing sits somewhere over there in the buff zone. After the radar is out, I'm gonna move forward and go to the end of the buff, angle towards the gearing torps, because that's essentially what's going to happen. Like the gearing is most likely torping this buff zone. We have 2 HP buffs, which is pretty okay-ish actually, since I can get, wait a minute. Since I can get, more value out of the heals. Obviously I don't have a heal straight up from the buffs, but that doesn't matter, like... Huh? I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't have torpedoes ready yet. Ah, that's where he is, okay. Okay, now he's reversing. I have nothing else to do. But hey, the... Mr. Petro finally got killed in the middle. I can turn it around and run at the Shimmer and the heal buffs there. As you can see, more buffs spawn. Like losing the first buffs isn't really that big of an issue. Doesn't really matter. I don't think there will be torps here because he should have torped the... or he should be torping, yeah, the Massachusetts, as you can see. Not me. I think the... Oh wait, that's what the Shimmer is, okay. I mean, I can just run at the Shimmer. That's why I'm also popping speed boost, going faster into the middle. Talking about Grozovoi, I mean, I already mentioned it in the Bazan video. You're just doing everything that does Bazan better. You're like a bit harder to kill, because you're a bit more maneuverable in my opinion, lower in the water. You're not as fast, but you're like as a lower in the water. You have better torps. The guns are arguably the same, if not better. So overall, just a good package deal. It's even like overall so good that some people pick it for comp in like COTS or so. If certain other ships are banned or something, you can make use of it. That's where the Shimmer sits, right? Yep. Torp it once. Maybe he sits on the last puff to get the heal, but I think he may have left. I can hunt him though, it's not a problem. He doesn't sit in the heal buff, and he already torped. Oh fuck, there's a Minotaur in the middle of the map. Do I go for this heal buff or not? That's the question now. I think I'll risk it. It may not be the smartest option with the Minnow sitting on my right, but I think I can dodge behind the island in time. I'm gonna torp the Massachusetts, push in again. I'm gonna go back to the other heal buff afterwards. I think there are not supposed to be Shimmer torps yet. Again, reloaded. Uh-oh. Oh fuck, he's Raider Minnow, that's fucked. Yeah, yikes. Should be able to Citadel him here though. Maybe my team helps. We could kill him here if my team gets a good volley. I mean, I am doing fairly high damage. No one in my team shot him though. I'm gonna pop a heal. Come on, team. Shoot the guy. Come on, shoot him. Nah. Eat the full duration radar. Fuck. If I move out now, okay, listen, like, yeah, okay, wait, that's the problem. If I move out now, I have the Minotaurs, but the problem is that there's Shimmer Torps on the way from the left too, so you gotta make use of actually no, the Shimmer was spotted over there, wicked, whatever. Torp this, because the Shimmer and the key are both there, so like that could be worth it. I'm a farm, or I'm a shoot that Massachusetts a bit, because he just ate a Torp and his DCP is now down, so fires are perma. Pretty good. Also, I have a heal buff now, so, and normally we should be collecting the second one, so then as a gunboat I'm going to be able to recover a lot of HP back, which is really like what I'm looking for here. Okay. Maybe it wasn't the smartest choice to shoot here. Oh my god, the server is buffering like a fucking, like a motherfucker, dude. Like a motherfucker. Dude, the server is buffering like shit, dude. What the fuck? Well, I can go for the reload buff, I guess. It's smart. Do my torpedoes hit? Nope. Got a fire though now, finally. They have to put something into the cap, I'm just saying. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to do here, but yeah, they gotta put something into the cap really fast. Holy shit. Is it the game or is it the server? I think it's the server. The game should run flawless. Kind of. Yeah, well. They have to shove back into the cap now. I didn't intend to cap it, but I magically did anyways, so... I killed a... There's so many BB HP still left. Oh fuck. And we have all the buffs, man. Yeah. Ay. Unfortunate. Look how much HP I can recover though with the heals ticking and stuff. I'm gonna go open water, gunboat, as much damage as possible, collect the heal buff, the damage buff, reload buff, whatever. Try to get more damage out. Gotta work a bit here on my average, hopefully. You have a very easy time hitting people at range with Grozovoi, since it's the Russian gun arcs, really nice. But sadly we won't be able to get additional kills. This is not a thing that happens here. Their Shimmer for some reason doesn't block the cap. Yeah, there's one kill. I mean, maybe I can get one shot by the key and torp him out. Maybe. Under some circumstances. Nah, there's no way he one-shots me here, is there? Nah. You don't die. Or I don't die. Oh wait, they blocked cap. I could actually smoke up, maybe get more damage. Never mind. Maybe I was too overeager in the prospect of killing myself fast. Engine boost deactivated. The Shimmer is in fact blocking the cap. I can heal again. Get a bunch of HP back. Yeah, maybe we can actually farm here. Or at least a bit longer. Should have spec territories, really, eh? At this point, fuck the damage, I want the kill on the Shimmer. I can't aim! Never mind, here you go. Ooh, we're eating a whole bunch of dick here, but we won the game, so whatever. Maybe I could have let the Shimmer live on purpose for a while longer for like 200k damage, but it's whatever, man. It's whatever. Just showing off Grozovoi, you can see here, you can play close to the enemy, you can go for objectives, you have gun power, you have torp power. It's like a good hybrid. It's like the same niche as Daring, most likely, even though Daring is less range farm focused with the guns, and torpedoes and close range fights and contesting is arguably a bit better with the better DPM and the smoke. Grozovoi is a bit more into the gunboat niche, but you can see here good XP. Arms race lately was fairly dead for me, like barely any arms race game. That one is a nice little surprise. Let's go into the spec. On Grozovoi, you can't go like really full gunboat because you need survivability expert, superintendent, and adrenaline rush. Specifically superintendent because you only get 2 smokes base and 2 heals base, so you even only 2 speed boost base. So you kind of want to have an additional charge on all of these consumables. That's kind of important because 3 is like what you generally overall can make use of. 4 would have been a bit much, but since they buffed the torpedoes for 12 km and they're actually decently fast and deal decent damage and 10. I personally think going Fearless Brawl instead of Concealment is hyper trolling. It's like, okay, maybe farm a bit better for leaderboard and shit, but I don't care. Like 6 flat Conceal is pretty cracked on Grozovoi, given your HP, heal, smoke, and DPM. And also with better Concealment you can make better use of your torps. So I think overall this is a more viable and like actually way more viable build than going Fearless Brawl straight up. The ship itself isn't the best gunboat, so like 10% is not going to change a whole lot, but I think Concealment does change a whole lot in terms of winning games, fighting destroyers, and getting your torps into the game easier. So that's what I would go for. Equipment wise, you obviously spec everything for guns. Oh wait, I haven't played it in so long that this is actually not spec. That's why my dispersion was also so bad, I guess. I don't know, copium. But yeah, you go for the exact same that you always do. I'm not gonna bother buying this one because I don't play Grozovoi really. Like, I'd rather play a Smarland or a Daring. Though Grozovoi is a bit more chill when you want to shoot people at long range. I definitely even have flags on. Look at this. Would you look at that, man? Not even flags. Let's put the flags on for the next game. Yeah, gun reload, everything is basically always the same on these ships. And yeah, it's just better alternative to Bazan that you can obtain for free. The grind for it isn't even bad. The Grozovoi like splits off with the Oknoboi. Oknoboi is kind of shit to play. Like that's a stinker. But Udaloi is really fucking cracked. Like Udaloi has the same gimmicks as Grozovoi. It has really usable torps. It gets 15-10 km when you can get 7.2 conceal. It gets 15 torps, it gets a smoke, it gets a heal, and it gets ranged farming guns with a speed boost. So you can do open water farming, you can torp from stealth, you can pop a smoke, you can heal up. It's like Udaloi and Grozovoi are actually really good DDs for randoms. Overall, just very viable options. I guess even learning DDs with those 2 destroyers, for example, is very nice because you have the gameplay of both worlds, torpedo, contest, spot thing, whatever, not DD, and also the long range farming. AFT, obviously, probably mandatory. Lots of games you can get great value out of AFT on Udaloi, Udaloi specifically, because Udaloi is more a gunboat than Grozo is, but even on Grozo, like having the lowest possible concealment with a good gun range with AFT is really nice. It's a good combination. Don't expect to be farming as much as a Ragnar or a Sherman at range, because that's what these other ships are supposed to do. That's why Ragnar doesn't get that concealment, doesn't get a smoke. That's why Sherman doesn't get the concealment. That's why Sherman doesn't get the torps, because they're better at farming range. But you have the option of either like rushing people even. I mean, it's 16k torp alpha on 10 of them with 65 speed. It's very overall very viable torpedoes. You can rush, you can stop people from rushing, you can send torps for 1 or 2 hits and a flood, and then you can farm. And generally, those combinations lead to better, also like better burst fire potential, where you get floods, like where you have more means to get the DCP out, so therefore you can inflict more damage fast with guns, because you get the fire. I mean, Ragnar has to get a fire first to get the DCP out, while with Grozovoi you could be doing something totally different. In any case, like any DD that has gun torp combination, you can do like something totally weird and different, like run around at the moment and deal with DDs and caps, and you just torp a battleship randomly in the process, and then the BB eats the torps, and hey, suddenly you can smoke up and farm the battleship for maybe 2 permafires, and he drops 30 KHP plus your gun damage, so like maybe 40-50 KHP. That's like really good. I don't know what this clown is doing there, by the way, but I think he's smoking for his buddy in the Des Moines. Kind of weird. He's gunboating me open water. I think he's expecting his Des Moines to trade with me well, but like Des Moines has a hard time hitting me at this range with speed boost on. And I couldn't get a permafire to get stuck on him. Also, like, it's not really worth it for him to to really trade HP here, because I can heal it up and he can't. So like everything in a sliver of HP I'll take out of him is permanent. It's like a weird thing, but it's good that the 3 shimmers are on the other side. I mean, you don't really do that well against torpedoes, like heavy torpedo boats, because Grozovoi isn't the smallest destroyer. That's also like why I would rather play a daring, because if you go for the contesting and the DD fighting, I mean, hell yeah, obviously your daring is gonna be better at dodging torpedoes with the pocket hydro and stuff. By the way, you do get def AA again, but like as any DD, like your AA is so dog shit base, so that like fucking def AA doesn't do anything for you, does it? This Des Moines has a wee bit of a hard for me. I'll torp the approach to the cap from the gearing, because I think he's currently turning into or behind the smoke and trying to get into the cap. Maybe I can hit it. Like, the gearing dies to 1 torpedo here, most likely. I'm gonna disable my AA, I don't want to get spotted again. The thing with the Des Moines is a wee bit shite, given our carrier. If our carrier would be able to... what the fuck? 12 km shimmer in the middle, okay, that's good. 20 km shimmers on this map are a wee bit cringe, because the Minotaur has his AA off, you fucking turd. The planes aren't... the spotting planes aren't gone, so I'm gonna get spotted here again if I'm unlucky. Like, what? Dude, the Minotaur is a cruiser player, right? Cruiser players always have air spotting on AA, so why would you turn your fucking AA off ever? It doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't do anything for you, you're spotted anyways. It's not like a DD. Why do people not get this kind of shit in World of Warships? Why are they so dumb? Look, this gearing is super, extremely giga weird. He's still gunboating me while running away. Oh, is he trying to bait me into torps? Or did he try to bait me into torps? I mean, he didn't really trade well. His Des Moines is slowly but surely hitting me a bit, but like he's stationary in the open for the broadside. I do not know why our team isn't fucking trading damage on him or getting him off my cock. Would you mind, team? Would you mind? Thank you, amazing. Questionable, should I open up here or not? Oh wait, what the fuck's going on in middle? I gotta help there, Trying to go into the smoke. You do have very nice long range DD trade potential because of your arcs, so these fights are something you want to take. I mean, look here, this one is for example stupid from the Shimmer to do. Like, staying spotted like this is really dumb. This Borg wouldn't have hit me, he would have fucked it hard. I guess he's hitting me because he's the best player in the world. Theoretically, you could also put Kuznetsov on it, by the way. Like, you could run Kuzi on a Grozo. It's pretty based if you get first blood. Like, the amount of consumable charges you get then is pretty nuts. Nah, I'ma take a smoke here, bruv. I'ma take a smoke. This is too much for me to handle. The Shimmer permanently spurging on me is kinda triggering, not gonna lie. I torped his smoke though, so let's see what happens, really. The other Shimmer is also close though, so I hope my CV goes for some spotting while I'm in the smoke so I can kill these people. Gotta be careful from what angle the torpedoes could now arrive. Gotta be really careful. One torp kills me. Oh shit. Please keep him lit. Please. Keep him lit. No? Okay. Fuck. He's smoked in the middle of our base. Okay, they lost their minnow. That's, I mean, something. Shimmer should still be sitting in the smoke because the cap isn't, like, it's not kept. I hit him with the torp, but he's not spotted. How did he survive that? Okay, that guy left the smoke. He's fucking stupid. Okay, okay, okay. That's really good. I don't know why he did it. He's like 100% dead if he does. We're like fighting a whole bunch of DDs at once. There you go. I don't know, should I keep sitting in the smoke is the question. Probably not. I won't risk it, I won't risk it. This game is in desperate need of brain power. Oh yeah, there are the torps. I mean, theoretically I can open water. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. Oh wait, there's the shimmer that we searched for. More DD trading. Trying my hardest here to help my team out. I don't know why he's aiming for me in his fucking repo. It's kind of dumb. Gonna eat a torp. The minnow keeps spamming him. It's perma-flooding because he DCP'd my fire, because he's a little doo-doo. And nice, we killed him. That's good. Okay, okay. We have another heal. 2 shimmers only. Oh my god. Ay, 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 the Yamato is shooting me. Well, I mean, at least we had a carrier that spotted for me, so I could trade on the destroyers. As you could see, like, the arcs are really good on Grozovoi. You can, like, fight DDs at 10 kilometers. Also, for example, something like Marceau, you could theoretically fight if it's, like, 8 kilometers and above. You still have an option of hitting him. I mean, you won't do the highest amount of damage, but you will still be able to fight him. And he has a very hard time hitting you. And also you have smoke against these, no. I'm gonna smoke here because of I'll go forward, dipshit. I'm gonna heal now, dude. Huh? Well, this is weird as shit. From what I've seen by now with the DDs, this guy has sent all torpedoes onto my smoke. Fucking should have kept the shot. Now he gets away. Fuck. Reverse inside the smoke. Oh, I blinded him out. Okay. I'm actually keeping the game alive here because I'm constantly killing destroyers. I have a bit of an issue though now regarding the Des Moines still being alive. I think I should focus the Des Moines really. He has to angle against the Borg so I can get some AP in on the broadside. He's only 11k, should be okay, should be killable. I have to get him out before he runs it into my smoke. I don't want to get radared here really. Okay, we're not doing damage. Blinding me? Ah, yeah, because the... I get it, I get it. Shima doesn't seem to have torped me, by the way. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Doesn't he have a heal? Maybe I can kill him before he heals. Would be kinda big. Getting no hits. Okay, there you go, he should be dead. Nice one. My flank was really, like, weird to play, so I kinda had to hope that... Kinda had to hope that they push into us. But yeah, it was fine. Why is he turning away? Oh, don't tell me it's a fucking secondary spec 1. Oh, come on, dude. It's dumb as shit, dude. To go secondary spec on Yamato, come on. Did I make him turn into a torp? No, I didn't. Fuck. Well, I have a problem now. I thought I could bait him into them. But I didn't spread them enough. By the way, did you see, like, I stacked them because I thought he goes nose in and, like, both stacked them on the same spot? Which isn't really what you should do. I said it myself the other games or other videos. Stacking your torps and making it a complete hit or miss scenario is kinda bad. You can only do that if you really need it, but we weren't in desperate need of me killing that guy, because I get another smoke anyways. I'm gonna smoke now, last smoke, it's whatever. I don't want to trade HP here, I don't have heals anymore. And this guy needs to go, so our carrier may stay alive. Okay, double fire, it's good. It's an ass fire by the way, and he doesn't play fire prevention, so maybe I can get a third one even. Nah, I don't need to. The Shimmer just nukes him with torps. Watch this. Beautiful. Actually, no, he only needs one. Can go AP here. Wait, he had a DCP up again? Wow. Amazing. I only need enough HP to fight the gearing effectively and we should win the game. Oh, there you go. We kill the Yamato. So now it's interesting. I mean, okay, that one Shimmer, I don't know how much HP he has, but we still have two DDs, but they're both kind of low. I can kill the gearing, but we still need to get into the caps for sure. This guy has a whole lot of HP and a Conqueror. No crossfire anymore to really worry about. I don't have a smoke. Doesn't really look good, eh, does it? Doesn't really look good. Doesn't really look too promising. Wait, is this a bot program? Because he's like running it all the time, even though he's smoking. He's shooting though. Okay, we got a Kraken, we killed him. Equalizing the points a bit, still problematic because we had to get into the fucking caps. I don't have, neither do I have a fucking speed boost anymore. I can't even like really dodge open water effectively. Fuck. Okay, but like this guy is super low and I made our carrier survive. That was like key. You had to keep the carrier alive to even have a chance at this. If he dies, like there's no means of spotting or dealing a lot of damage. I might open water with 6.6k anyways on the Conqueror, depending if he eats a torpedo. He eats one, I think, here. Yeah. Is it a DCP? Oh, the gearing killed our carrier nonetheless, because he got an angle on the torps. Our carrier was sitting in the fucking base, you know. Hey, that guy.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Did I ever say how much I love carriers, by the way? Just saying. Oh yeah, I dodged it somehow. Don't ask me. Ah, we lost that game. Sadly, I was playing with a bunch of stupid people. Oh, double fire instant. He just healed. I think he may have DCP'd the flooding in the end. So if that's perma, he dies. But it doesn't matter. The outcome is obvious. The outcome is set. It's clear. What happens next, we will lose. Even if this Shema somehow randomly hits the turbo on the Taiho guy, doesn't matter, we lose. It's nice that the carrier comes with torpedoes though and not rockets or bombers. That's pretty good. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, it's so good, dude, it's so good. Oh, he has another heal. Oh, well, this Conqueror ain't dying anytime soon, brothers. Brothers and sisters of World of Warships. Where is my training room? Oh, the Taiho bot is opening his mouth again. Where's my training room? Bruh, fucking C server boys, dude. Fucking bots, man. Taiho bot. Ugh. Yeah, man, we got 180k. We actually get more damage, more kills than the last game. We also nearly get 2000 basic XP in the loss. But sadly, our team was like not really. I mean, okay, we have a poison that's called Bismarck 70. Will we have a quick look here? It's 50%, that's actually better than I expected. And we had a Cumberland, obviously super test EU. You already know it's gonna be dog shit. Yep, it's dog shit. It's always a great idea to give 48%ers test ships. You can really see how good a ship is there. You can really see the potential shine. Yeah, anyways, I mean, we tried. We killed like 3 DDs. Oh my god, we killed the one Shimmer completely alone. That was the one who was... that was the one that gunned us. We killed the gearing completely alone. Wow. Wow, my team didn't shoot them once. Wow, that is crazy. That is fucking crazy. In any case, you could see you get some torps, you get some guns. Overall, just a nice DD to learn DD's gameplay with, I guess. Definitely the better alternative to Alvaro, so you can save your coal right there. And I mean, you rarely see it these days, but it is definitely a good DD. Like, no one would mold having a Grozovoi on his team. Theoretically, you could even smoke a teammate for a bit at least. But yeah, try it out yourself. Don't waste time, money, coal, or whatever the fuck on Alvaro. Please also don't ask me to play Alvaro on stream anymore because it's fucking cancerous. It's like boring DD gameplay. In any case, see you for the next video and the next destroyer.